On the 103rd episode of the HatTrick Sports Podcast, we are going to be talking about Shohei's return to the mound. We're going to be talking about the Rafael Devers trade, Antonio Brown being charged with attempted murder. We're going to be talking about the NHL Stanley Cup Finals and the NBA Finals. We're going to end it off with some Hall of Fame. Yay or nay, make sure you use code HatTrick Sports. We're checking out at w.gg for 10% off your order. Roll it. Welcome to HatTrick Sports, starring your host, Isaiah Carpenter. Bringing you the biggest sports headlines every week. This is the HatTrick Sports Podcast. There we go. All right. So if you guys are just now joining, make sure to follow if you have not already. For you guys that don't know or aren't aware or don't follow us on Instagram, first of all, what are you doing? Second of all, just came back from LA late last night. And so we're going to make this quick. I got a whole bunch of stuff I got to do today and a whole bunch of stuff I got to do tomorrow. So we're going to make this quick, snappy, maybe 3 or 4 headlines, just enough to make some TikToks. There will be some more content from LA out soon, long-form content. I mean, that's the first time ever trying that. But yeah, we are going to be trying some long-form content. But let's get it started with some MLB news. Shohei Ohtani is returning to the mound tonight against the Padres. This is huge news. There's just usually, like, if something like this happens, it would be kind of like a week in advance, a few weeks in advance, maybe sometimes even a month in advance, just to get the ticket sales up. No, this came out late last night. This came out literally 14 hours ago after the Dodgers beat the Giants last night 5-4. And I mean, I'm shocked. I'm so excited. I've been talking to dozens of people about how, like, not excited we are, but like shocked that it came out like this. But it's exciting. The last time Shohei Ohtani pitched was August 23rd, 2023 with the Angels. He's been with the Dodgers for a season and a half now, has not thrown a single pitch, like, in a game, in, 250 games or something like that. Has not thrown a pitch for the Dodgers. But tonight is the night. Now, the reason why I think that they're bringing him up so soon is because, we're short starting staff. I mean, obviously, we have tons of pitchers, but like I went over last week, we just have tons and tons and tons of injured pitchers. And, so I think they're just kind of bringing them up fast. I don't think that there are any restrictions with it. I haven't seen any, at least. I don't think that he's going to throw 7 innings like Kershaw did the other night. But he's going to throw between 4 and 5 innings, I think. I don't know, maybe 4 Ks, 3 walks, maybe 2 earned runs. That's my guess. Again, it's his first time back on the mound since 2023. The thing is, he has some nasty stuff. Now, it's not just like, oh, he's just dominant, he could just get everybody out. No, he has some nasty stuff. If you haven't watched any of his bullpens with the Dodgers, now I'm not talking about with the Angels, I'm talking about with the Dodgers, you are missing out. I mean, this dude is legit. And the last time that he pitched was, again, like I said, 2023, when he won MVP with the Angels. I mean, he won MVP with the Angels. His batting average against, who he's facing, their batting average was 184. That's unbelievable. He was 4th in Cy Young in 2022 when he was runner-up in MVP, and then obviously he won MVP in 2021 as well. He won Rookie of the Year. I mean, this guy pitching is, I'm not going to say the equivalent of Paul Skeens. I'm trying to find an equivalent. To maybe he's a great pitcher is what I'm trying to say. He's a phenomenal pitcher. I cannot wait to see what he does tonight. It is a late night. But like I said, I was in LA 2 nights ago. We barely missed him, which, hey, I'm not complaining. I got to watch Kershaw and Yamamoto, not complaining. But, I mean, if we got to see Shohei Ohtani pitch, that would have been unbelievable. It's going to be hard on the bullpen, though. The bullpen has been kind of pushed, used a lot. We have been using a lot of bullpen recently, and with Shohei back, that's not going to be easy. The bullpen's just, I think that the Dodgers have a fantastic bullpen, but they're just used way too much. I mean, it's almost like everybody's in the bullpen now because we just don't have a lot of starters. But gonna be crazy to watch Shohei Ohtani pitch tonight. It is a late night, 10:10 Eastern time. Watch it. Trust me, you are going to want to watch this. This guy might win Cy Young next season, obviously not this season. But he just hit 2. It's funny to think about. There has really, not that I can think of any pitcher that has hit 2 home runs a couple days ago, and a couple days later, he's going to be the starting pitcher for the World Series champions Los Angeles Dodgers. This is wild. It is wild. This guy is unbelievable. He's going to win MVP. Aaron Judge isn't pitching. Aaron Judge is not pitching today. Shohei Ohtani is. That is why Shohei Ohtani is greater than Aaron Judge. Let's move on to more MLB news. The Rafael Devers trade. Obviously, Rafael Devers has been in the sports news recently in the last few months because of his kind of back and forth with the Red Sox front office. Obviously, Rafael Devers hasn't been too happy with the Red Sox front office, moving in position, saying he can't play here, there, whatever. Rafael Devers has kind of made it clear that he does not like the Red Sox. Maybe not the Red Sox, but the Red Sox front office. And it's hard for a front office to compete when their best guy, yes, I said it, their best guy doesn't like them. So, as any reasonable organization would do, they traded him. They traded him to the San Francisco Giants. Now, the thing is, they traded for the Red Sox received Kyle Harrison, Jordan Hicks, and Tibbs, who's an outfield prospect for the Giants. Well, I guess the Red Sox now. And Jose Bello. The thing is, Kyle Harrison was warming up to pitch against the Los Angeles Dodgers on Sunday. So last night, on Sunday, he was warming up 30 minutes before first pitch. And I'm not a pitcher, but I know pitchers at especially a level like the major leagues hate it when their pitching routine gets interrupted. Now, the thing is, Kyle Harrison's pitching routine got interrupted because he got traded. He couldn't pitch that game. But he went to the Red Sox. He got traded to the Red Sox, obviously probably packing his bags in San Francisco, or I guess in L.A. He was in L.A., making it down to San Francisco, packing his bags, about to head to the Red Sox. Then the Red Sox announced that they were going to put Kyle Harrison in AAA. So this guy just went from about to start against the Los Angeles Dodgers, about to pitch to Shohei Ohtani, to being on the Giants, who are a contender right now for first place in the NL West, the hardest division in baseball, going to the Red Sox, who are slightly above average, and then being sent down from the Red Sox. I mean, Kyle Harrison must be in the worst mood ever right now. Oh, I would not imagine how mad Kyle Harrison is right now. From being the starting pitcher to an NL West contender to being sent down to AAA for the Boston Red Sox. Kyle Harrison deserves better. Obviously, not really his fault. I mean, he had no idea. He was warming up. They were probably about to sing the national anthem, and he got traded to a different team when he was the starting pitcher. That's just wild. And then obviously Jordan Hicks and Tibbs moving too. But Rafael Devers is headed to the Giants. This is a little scary as a Dodgers fan. If we look at MLB standings, we can see that the Giants are just 2 games. I believe it's 2 games. Yes, 2 games behind the Dodgers. They were tied with the Dodgers at one point. The Giants and Dodgers played each other. The Dodgers won 2 out of the 3 games, making this a 2-game lead against the Giants. But Rafael Devers to the Giants, that is going to change a lot. I mean, I think that Devers, I'm pretty sure he grew up where... One second. Yeah, obviously Dominican Republic, but I thought he spent... No, I guess he came straight from the Dominican Republic. But yeah, Rafael Devers, one of the greatest... I'm not going to say but one of the greatest hitters in the Major League Baseball right now is going to the Giants, who are contenders for first place in the NL West, the hardest division, with the exception of the Rockies, in Major League Baseball. Wild. Nobody knew this. Nobody expected this. Obviously, everybody kind of knew that Rafael Devers didn't like the Red Sox, but nobody expected this. Nobody expected him to go to the Giants. I'm still processing this. I'm on a plane coming back from Los Angeles, and I get the Jeff Passan notification. What do you do there? What do you do? You're on a 5-hour flight. You can't really do anything, and you get this notification. It's wild. It's wild. It's still crazy to think about. And then, on top of that, then Shohei Ohtani's pitching tonight. MLB baseball is the greatest sport of all time. It's the greatest organization of all time. You can't convince me otherwise. Let's move on to some NFL news. I mean, I gotta bleep some of this stuff out, so just a little bit of a warning. If you guys are on TikTok Live, I don't know if you want to. I don't know if this is going to be taken down or not. But Antonio Brown, let me get this headline right. I don't want to put words in people's mouths that weren't said, especially with something like this. But Antonio Brown is being charged for attempted murder. Obviously, Antonio Brown has some CTE, whether diagnosed or not. It's very, very obvious. I'm no doctor. I don't diagnose anything except for Antonio Brown CTE. Obviously, he has CTE. Very, very obvious that Antonio Brown has CTE. And what it sounds like is about a month ago, they were at some fight club or something, this boxing match, something like that. Antonio Brown got into it with some guys that were allegedly trying to, not jump him, but kind of, messing with him. I don't really know the full story. Antonio Brown somehow finds a gun and starts shooting. We've seen something like this before. We've seen something like this before with Aaron Hernandez. I'm not going to speak bad about people. One second. I'm going to look up some stuff to make sure I don't say anything wrong. All right. I'm not going to speak down on anybody that's dead. I'm not going to speak down on anybody who has CTE and can't really help it. Obviously, what some of these guys have done are incredibly wrong. I'm just not going to speak down on to any of them. But obviously, we've seen something like this with Aaron Hernandez. Aaron Hernandez, after his football career, spiraled. Again, I'm not going to say anything negative. Obviously, charged with killing people and that whole story. But Antonio Brown's on this route. Antonio Brown is on the route that Aaron Hernandez went. It's sad to see. Antonio Brown was incredibly good. But obviously, when you get into 50 car accidents every week on Sunday afternoon, stuff's going to happen to your brain. And that stuff is not good stuff happening to your brain. It's sad to see. Antonio Brown, it's not funny. It's not funny in any way. It's interesting, though. It's very interesting to see how Antonio Brown has very similar post-career similarities to Aaron Hernandez. It's sad. It's sad. It's very, very sad. I can't put it any other way. Obviously wrong. I'm not going to say it is or it isn't his fault. Obviously what he did is what he did. He did that. He's not in the right mindset. I don't know if you put him in a mental hospital. I don't think there's a cure for CTE. It's sad to see. But it's the route he's going. He's going down the Aaron Hernandez route, and he needs some help. So he's been posted on Twitter. I've been kind of keeping up. He says, love from the Middle East. Picture from the Middle East on a bike. Obviously, he doesn't think anything's wrong. It's sad to see, though. A guy like him, it's just sad to see. We obviously saw him run off the field when he was with the Bucks a few years ago. Again, not going to talk down on anybody with CTE or is dead, but Antonio Brown is on the route that Aaron Hernandez went down. It's just a fact. That's what we're going to say about that. If we're not already kicked off of TikTok Live, welcome to the TikTok Live. Again, I said I was going to make this short. We're going to keep it short. We're 13 minutes in about-ish. It's going to be less than 20 minutes. Let's talk about the NBA Finals. So the NBA Finals has been more interesting than people thought before the finals started. So obviously, Pacers Thunder. The Thunder were favored by 5 games. I think that the odds were Thunder in 5. The Pacers ended up winning Game 1. Thunder won Game 2. Pacers ended up winning Game 3. Thunder won Game 4. Series is officially tied 2-2 right now at 1:30 on June 16th Eastern Time Zone. It's interesting. The Thunder are still going to win this. I thought whoever was going to win Game 4 was going to win it all. If the Pacers won Game 4, yeah, they were going to be up 3-1. Obviously, the Pacers were going to win one of the next 3 games. But the Thunder ended up winning. Now, I said this in Game 3. I guess I said this in Game 2. I said whoever was going to win Game 2 was going to win it all. Because if the Pacers were up 2-0, it was almost done for the Thunder. But then the Thunder ended up winning. I was like, oh, that'll be easy. It's just a best-of-5 game. And then the Pacers ended up winning Game 3. It's been wild. But I officially think that the Thunder will end up winning. It's a best-of-3 now. The Thunder have to win 2 of the next 3. They have home court for Games 5 and 7. Game 5 is tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be interesting. I think that the Thunder win tonight, and I think that the Thunder win tomorrow. Thursday. But Thunder in 6. That isn't far off from what I said. I think I said Thunder in 5. But yeah, the Pacers are pushing it. I like it. I like the competition. I like how it's not a blowout. I like it. But yes, the Thunder are going to win the NBA Finals. Let's move on to the NHL Stanley Cup Finals. Now, this was going to be close. This same matchup happened last year. The Panthers ended up winning in Game 7 last year after being down. I believe it was 3-0 last year. Right now, the Panthers are up 3-2. They just need to win 1 of the next 3 to win it. The Oilers got to come back, or else the Panthers will become back-to-back NHL Stanley Cup Finals champions, which I officially think will happen. I think that the Panthers will win. It's all they have to do is win 1 of the next 3 games, or 1 of the next 2 games, and I think that they'll do that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the NHL stuff. Again, kind of tired right now, so sorry if this is a poorly produced podcast. But yeah, I think we are going to move it on to my favorite segment, Hall of Fame, yay or nay. All right, Hall of Fame, yay or nay. We are going to do Rafael Devers, newest member of the San Francisco Giants. Rafael Devers has been playing since 2017. I believe his first season was 2017. Obviously, with the Red Sox, he's played for the Red Sox his entire career up until last night. 3-time All-Star, 2018 World Series champion, 2-time Silver Slugger. He has a 25 wins above replacement with the Red Sox, over 4,000 at-bats with over 1,100 hits, 215 home runs, career batting average of 279. That's Hall of Fame. OPS of 859, OPS plus of 129. Love to see it. He has led the league in doubles in 2019 with 54 doubles. That same year, he had 359 total bases, which also led the league. He's been 12th, 11th, 14th, 18th, and 13th in MVP voting. So this is where the question comes down to. Obviously, he is in his prime right now. I think that's safe to say. Is that safe to say? That is safe to say. It's safe to say that he's in his prime right now. He's only been playing, but he's been playing for 9 seasons. Jesus, 9 seasons. That's a long time. I didn't realize it's been that long. 9 seasons. He's in his prime. Obviously, when he was younger, he was really good. He's still in his prime. He needs about 5 more years. He needs to be top 3 to top 2 in MVP voting 1 time, and he has my Hall of Fame vote. But right now, not in the Hall of Fame. It is a nay for Rafael Devers. Maybe he could do something special with the Giants. Maybe it's somewhere he would rather be, but it is a nay. But that is going to do it for episode 103. Thank you guys for watching episode 103 of the HatTrick Sports Podcast. Make sure you follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, all that good fun. We're going to have some long-form videos out this next week. You can listen to this podcast anywhere you listen to podcasts, in Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, Google Podcasts, your Alexa, YouTube for all the visuals. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next week for episode 104.